We continue this with the misgivings of the knight's morals. So, yeah, or wait, the misgivings of the knight's moralis. Moralis, it's I'm sorry. Okay. But so we continue on with the last episode, and I did not talk about a couple of episodes because I don't feel like there was anything interesting that I feel like talking about it. But you know what? I really like talking about this one is because in the last episode, I feel like one of the characters are starting to learn more about like they're growing as characters, which is really great. However, now we get to the teacher. So I've kind of been suspicious of him since season one because there was something about the factor that he knew that Coco was special in terms of just releasing that big spell, but at the same time, obviously he was going to erase her memories. But because of the circumstances, you think, oh, well, he has to do it because he's really nice. But then you start to think, like, wow, he's trying to get away with all of these different things. And with this episode, it is cemented right now because so he goes back to obviously where the last episode left off. I knew Coco's memory was never going to be erased, but so Coco and him go into like back to where the store where they bought the ink, and then we find out something about the assistant, which is honestly really tragic. You know what happened to him. He really wants to be this great, helping out the witches, but like at the same time, it's just really sad that he basically has to deal with the fact that he can only see silver or black and white. I think, yeah. And so then we get this very big moment where the teacher finds out that the ink was tampered with, but the ink has a special power, but I'm not sure how they explained it. I'm not sure what they mean when they say that there was something in the ink that made it super powerful and that he doesn't want anyone to know about it. So he basically erases the old man's memory. The old man's memory. It's just like, okay, where are they going with this? Are they making him into a bad guy? Are they trying to say that there's a reason he's doing all of this? What is this leading up to? I really want to know what's leading up to this, but at the same time, pretty good episode. But I am curious. I am really curious.